with Kim and Storm and nobody being there, I was like, what would you say if I just came out there and just worked part time? Like I said, I just want to see me personally, because again, I'm gonna go back into the working world soon. Not as soon as I thought though, but like, hey, how would I react with the coworker? How would I react with the boss? Like if my temperament gets too fucked up, like will I just stay there or will I just? I'm not gonna hold you with the fact that I might be like fuck y'all and I don't know. It depends on how pissed off you make me. But anyway, I was asking him. He was like, yeah, sure. I said, hey, do you think I can come out next year? Make a long story short, it looks like that position still may be open because they're still having problems at the GN, and I say this respectfully, but at the GNC that one of the prior, I'm live now, so I can't talk too much shit, but one of the prior managers, you know who she is, but basically that place, that location is still in chaos since that person left. So they need bodies, if that makes sense. Hmm. Yeah, because he's still at the other location. So they're still trying to get him to go, not trying to, but they want him to go back to that location, right? And he's like, fuck no, I don't want to go back there. Yeah, because he has more time with the location he's at now. Yeah, me and Caleb talked. So, I don't know.
But the only downside is though, they keep like Caleb's working crazy hours.
Are you sure? But he's still getting off earlier though, right?
It depends. I know last time that we talked about it, it might have changed since then. Last time we talked about his work, it was a couple weeks ago. He was really working like every single day, open and close, or like.
Yeah, but so at the location he's at, don't they close like at 7 versus where he was originally at, and they close like at 9 ish, opposite? Oh, so he's at the store that's open longer.
Yeah, right now, yeah.
Okay.
And they have him like switching between the locations too. At one point.
I think they did that because again, how long has he been on that location? Maybe like 2 months. That whole fiasco like happened with said individual and boss happened like 2 months ago. So I think they were still just trying to fit him in somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I told Caleb, I was like, look, bro, if you go back there, in my humble opinion, you need to be a manager. Ain't no way in the fuck you outperform your store manager and you have the issues that you have while you're working there. That's why I was like, no, I'll just say this, like, you really got me working for somebody incompetent. Like this ain't my fault that y'all left me in charge with this stupid motherfucker right here. Like, so, but I mean, hey, teach his own. I'm not trying to come off mean when I say that, but again, this is just the military in me talking. But if you outwork and outperform your boss, you should not be working. You should not be working for that person. So I don't know, man. That shit. I might have to invest and get a new iPod tripod soon. You say what? And not even that. It's just I know I make this company look good. Y'all got me fucked up. Anyway. There we go. I'm gonna try it this way. That shit was getting on my nerves, y'all. Sorry about that. All right, we got. Oh, maybe if I twist it this way, it'll be. Okay, that makes sense. It was the user, y'all. It was the user. All right, I'm about to lock in. Oh, my legs. Let me see. They have the long bar over here. No, they don't. I'll get some of the 15s. Uh-huh. Are you still boxing?
Yep.
Say less. You still make sure to find time for that, eh?
It's
Mm-hmm.
hard now at work though.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been in a while, but I still keep practicing. I'm mainly focused on cardio right now.
Hey, so why the schedule change? Was it because of the shutdown and everything?
Huh?
Why the schedule change? Was it because of the shutdown?
No, I mean I'm not.
Let's be realistic. I don't know. Well, at least in Fayetteville, I don't know too many people that was affected by it. I don't.
I wasn't.
Okay, yeah, that's some I can hear, but yeah, that's why I was like,
Nah, I just be. I love you out there, man. Caleb be dogging me for it.
hmm,
He's like 3 months ago. You came to the gym like way earlier than I did,
hmm.
and then about a month ago or 2 months ago, I was coming at the exact same time, and now I just go like super late. And he's like, "What is going on with you?" And I'm like, "I don't know."
You know what you need to tell them? Don't worry, my lot today is gonna be yours tomorrow. Hit him with the Paul Mooney. Be like, it ain't so funny when it's yo mama, huh? Say it straight like that. But nah, I think well, let's call a spade a spade. Between now and the end of the year, and I only holiday schedules always has everybody's plans fucked up. That's social, that's working, that's fam. Because again, between work events, family events, social events, you got to figure out which one you want to maintain and go to. That's what I'm saying. Like, and then too, I know his job is about to get a lot harder because between now and the end of the year, everything gonna be on sale. Like everything is about. Actually, so this was a statistic that we learned in the military. I don't know how it is for civilians, but a lot of people will tend to go, well, between November and February. Those are the most critical months for anxiety and depression. You got all these holidays
Between where?
between November and February. So you got Thanksgiving, you got Christmas, you got New Year's, and then all of a sudden, Valentine's Day became a really big thing in the world too. So if you think about it, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 4 consecutive months of just excessive spending. So if it's not depression and anxiety, you got to watch your spending because you don't want to be that dumb motherfucker to go in debt. Like, and as he's saying it, he was a lieutenant colonel telling us this, but I remember when he was saying this, and this was my 7th year in the military at the time. I actually kind of did cut back on my spending during Christmas and New Year's. Reason being, like, between myself and my wife, that was a certain amount, but then between my family, and make a long story short, I went from getting like objects to like cheap ass gift cards. Like, hey, Merry Christmas, here's a Subway sandwich or some shit like that, So, but I remember when he said that, it kind of makes sense because again, we feel obligated to be materialistic during these times. Again, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Valentine's Day, and like it made sense. It made sense.
Skip Valentine's Day.
Oh, Lord forbid. What you get me, dear bitch? What I get you for Christmas? Anyway, yeah. So you got.
For me, a lot of people, my girlfriend's definitely fucked because my birthday is right before Christmas.
Oh, the 24th.
Yeah.
You're a Capricorn.
Well, I'm Sagittarius. Not,
Oh, you motherfucker! I was gonna be like, I was about to say, I see why we kind of started getting along because mine's the 29th.
19.
Hmm.
So you gotta get me birthday gifts and Christmas gifts and Valentine's Day gifts.
Well, that explains why you and Caleb, because he's one too. He's a Sag. That's all.
Caleb's born on the 12th. So
I was like, what is it with these winter babies, man? We were conceived during Valentine's Day. That's what it was. It's like, but yeah. So I get it. Oh shit. Ugh.
I had to spend like a whole band on like my car and my phone.
So what?
Starting work.
Say that one more time.
I had to spend like a whole band on like my car and my phone. Because my phone randomly stopped working one day.
So you had to get a new one?
I get a new one.
Which one did you get? The 17?
No, S25, I don't have my phone.
Okay, good. I was going to be like, boy, I know.
Yeah, man. My car got towed because my workplace don't have parking. So, parked in the wrong spot.
Your car got towed where you work.
Yes, because my workplace doesn't have parking because there's construction going on outside. So I parked in the wrong spot. I was dumbass, not gonna lie, but I've been parking there for months and I was fine.
You worked there.
But we don't got no parking.
Me and that establishment would be like, never mind. I'm be quiet. I'm be quiet.
Yeah, so
Like, hey, either y'all pay for this or I. But then I mean, I'm in a position to where I can say that. So never mind.
I had to pay $225 to get my car.
Like, can you imagine working and you already stressed, and all you want to do is just go home, and then you come and you see that your car ain't there? Now, I don't think I'd have any bearing at all.
I did have a bad day that day too.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know anybody who.
Not fun.
There's not too many people who go to work and enjoy their job. That's why I was like, I couldn't. Again, I could. And I don't. You want to know something I've noticed, and I really hate to play this card. The police really don't be caring. They don't. I feel like somebody saw you parking there. Well, there's been a car there that's been parking there for a couple. You know, he knows not to park there. I think it's time for him to learn to let. Because that happened to my wife one time downtown. Same that you just explained. A place that she always parked next to other cars that were in I guess a no parking area. Out of all the cars they could have picked, it was just her turn that day. I feel like, I don't know, when they call these tow companies, they just flip a coin and be like, we'll get that one right there. I think that's what they do.
Honestly, yeah.
And unfortunately, your car hadn't landed on tails, and they were just like shit.
And then work keeps fucking me because so we operate by like statistics at the end of every week. So there's like sales per hour, like socks, shoes, insoles, all that kind of all the kind of shit. And the overseer of the store, she gave me more hours, but she's giving me more hours on the weekdays where the store is like really slow. And when the store's slow,
You don't make no money.
well, not because we don't make money because we get paid hourly, but they have to send people home early. Or if it's a slow day and I actually work the entire day, because there's no people coming in, it's making my sales look bad, even though that's not like something I can control. So they're like low-key fucking me on the hours too, so I'm not getting paid.
You know what I would do if I was in your positions with the credentials that I have? Yeah, Mr. Johnson, your sales ain't looking too good. Maybe, we need to give you a write-up. Fuck you in that write-up. First of all, you played me. You know good and hell well that you put me on the store. What I'm going to do? Wear a bunny suit and tell them people to come in here. But see, that's what I would say. That's what I would advise you to do if you had $42.97 of passive income coming to you every month. That's what I would want you to do. Like just look, like straight face too. Fuck you and them sales. What they gonna do? Beat your ass?
Right.
Get out of my and just throw the tag at them. I'm sorry. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not built like that. I wouldn't even do that, y'all. I'm kidding. I wouldn't even do that. If I did do that, you kind of like push me to a really fucked up ass point.
I was gonna say, like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't usually do that.
Yeah.
I might do it in my head. It depends. Cause like if I get to that point, I've only been pushed to that point.
What you talking about with management?
Not management, just like with people in general.
Oh yeah.
I've only been pushed to that point a handful of times in my life. Handful of times.
Like, which one's worse, meditated or premeditated? All right, well, if that's the case, I'm not going to think about it. I'm just going to do it. Now, let me stop. So, I think, I don't know, but also, too, this is something else I've learned. I've only heard about fucked up working experiences. Nah, never mind. That's not fair because I've only ever been in Fayetteville, North Carolina, and Fort Bragg.
Yeah.
But everywhere else I go, Raleigh, Charlotte, Texas, Virginia, and I guess it's different, passing through and visiting. But everybody's temperament where their work is different. It's not that they're not happy to be there, but it's like people aren't victims, if that makes sense. They ain't worried about their boss or being like attacked or anything. Like, I don't know. I can't explain it. Every time I travel and come back home, I swear to God, there's this dark ass bubble in Fayetteville, dude. It just does something to. I remember when I was coming back from Houston, when I flew into North Carolina, like driving back from Raleigh, like as soon as we like, welcome to the Cumberland County Fair, I was like, ugh, I feel sick.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm only gonna bring this up. I'm not into politics. I'm not into crypto. But apparently, the reason why I'm bringing all this, apparently the stock market, and apparently as long as you have a really good coin, apparently if they do send out the stimulus checks, the stock market is supposed to go like skyrocket up. So I didn't know this. I mean, I have investments, yes, but I don't.
You don't dabble.
Only reason because the shit can be toxic and manipulating.
True.
So, but apparently, like a lot of people were looking at like, and I think what was it when he was in office last time? We got 2 during this. I can't remember if it was 2 or 3, but somebody had looked at the charts. But apparently, when he was in during 2021, the first one that he sent out, that's when like Bitcoin at the time went to 100,000, if that makes sense. So that's why I'm kind of like, and that was in 2000. I might have misspoke. Now I kind of want to go look at the graphs because I don't like giving out misinformation. I feel like I don't like people who give out misinformation. But again, if
misinformation, if you're not sure about what you're saying, just say take it with a grain of salt.
yeah, got you. Take it, but no, I'm kind of wondering what's going to happen to the stock market and the crypto space if he does send out stimulus checks. And the only reason I say that, so I don't know if you've noticed, but like he's implementing and placing laws that protect your investments if you have stock, if you do own a stock or you do own a cryptocurrency. Like I didn't know this, but apparently if you own a certain amount of any type of digital currency, that can get taxed. So apparently he's been making laws and legislations. It's supposed to go in effect like next year, like right before tax season too, which is crazy. But like, let's say if you have over 19,000 in any stock and any crypto, apparently that cannot get touched. It's safe as long as you don't cash out on it. Because most people, they hold for the longest, hoping that 10,000 turns into 100,000 or that 100,000 into whatever. I said all that to say this, like I don't think with the stuff that he's implementing, I think it's going to happen. It makes me want to buy a stock, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like, all right, why are you implementing all this stuff now? Like, I don't think you're doing this because another president can come in and nix that shit if they wanted to. So it leads me to believe that the market is about to like flip like scary. I'm not going to hold you. I don't know. But we'll see. But I'm hoping it's like one of those things where I go, damn, like how people how they felt about Bitcoin when it first came out. Yeah. Nobody took it seriously. Now if you own a Bitcoin, that bitch is worth $110,000. 103, but I don't know. Like they put a statue. It's a real thing. I thought people was trolling, but there's a gold statue in front of the White House of him holding a crypto coin, and I'm like, if that's not a sign, I don't know what is. That is definitely a sign. So it's kind of like, maybe I need to make an investment. I'm just saying, bro.
Crypto.
No, well,
Or just like in the general stock market.
no, anything, any type of. So what was it? Again, like Soulfly, whatever it's called, Nvidia, which is only reason I know about Nvidia is supposed to completely take over Windows eventually. So you know how when we turn on a Windows computer and it says Windows 11 or whatever. So sometime between 2030 or 2040, it's going to be like, it's going to say Nvidia, kind of like Apple. So if you don't, but anyway, SoFi and Nvidia, that stock just went up by $10 recently. So let's say you had $100 in that stock when it was at $30. You gained some money from it going from 30 to 40.
Yeah.
But like I said, I already got passive income anyway, so it's not like I care. But I don't know, man. It's I think they're trying to, what I mean by liquid, I feel like they're trying to do away with the physical dollar and have everything just be a digital currency. No matter if it's a stock or a Bitcoin, when you do your purchases or your exchanges, I think we're going more into a digital currency age than like yesterday was the last day that we stopped producing pennies. Apparently it cost 2 cents to make. Yeah, so that's why I'm like, so when I see certain shit, I keep going, like something in the back of my head, like, all right, motherfucker, you might want to invest in something before it's too late.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know, bro. We'll see.
We'll see. It's all just
I'm just hoping, I'm just hoping by the time I invest, it's not too late. I'm gonna be like, fuck,
right.
could have been rich.
I need to get on that then.
Nah, it's like,
I've never dabbled in that before.
well, no, so I have a lot of free time, if that makes sense. Obviously, people will have their own perspectives, and I just know one thing, and this is something I gained from the military. 9 times out of 10, something is coming if a chain of command or a leadership, the president, is making so many changes and putting so many policy. Like, why? The only people I can see benefiting from that is people that have investments.
Yeah.
And right now, it looks like he's putting up protection for people who have a digital investment, whether, again, it's a coin or a stock.
I mean, that definitely makes sense.
That's why I'm like you try to go to pay for gas with a 20. Yeah, we don't accept those no more. You gotta convert that into this currency. Well, how much will it cost to convert? Well, that $20 is worth $10 in this currency. Get the fuck up out of here. Like, okay.
That would suck.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I can. Okay, so you want to know something I learned when I was out in Spain? A lot of people. It's not that I'm nosy, I just peep shit. But when I was in Spain, everybody on their phone was like looking at a graph. It was in their language, but it took me, I was like, oh, that's Coinbase. Oh, that's Robinhood. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why? I thought stuff like that was only restricted to the States. I'm slow, I'm dumb, and I'm ignorant. You live and you learn. But a lot of people, from people that were on the plane, they were looking at charts. It took me coming back and doing my own research. Those were investments. So you got, like, have you ever heard of XRP?
Yeah.
So apparently XRP is on a big rave. Apparently XRP is about to be like change the world for real, for real. I don't own any XRP. Apparently that's about to be a big thing. XRP, whatever, cool. Right now I think it's sitting at $2.57. Somebody said it's expected to go to 100. I'm not gonna hold you. But anyway, I said, huh?
That's elite.
No, it's. because of Bitcoin, there's not a lot of things I don't doubt no more when it comes to the digital market.
True.
So now when it's kind of like, so what would happen if I put $10? You see what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but anyway, apparently we're behind the states. We're behind when it comes to digital assets. Yes, we got stock markets and there's some shares, but apparently again the new wave is cryptocurrency. So that's why it have you ever heard of something called Ethereum?
No.
It is also a digital asset, but some countries will allow you to purchase a plane ticket to travel if you own Ethereum. That's a digital currency. Ethereum is like worth $3,500 for one. So, but yeah, my bad, bro. I know I'm yapping, but it's just I feel like with this information, you would take it and do something better with it, if that makes sense. I don't know. Like I said, I can only tell you what I see. What I see is changes happening, but I really feel like we're going away from the physical dollar. And if that's the case, even if I don't get rich off of it, I'm not trying to be put in a predicament with what I'm making now ain't gonna matter 10 years from now. Make sense? But yeah.
It really just depends.
Walking me over because I want to make sure I hear I'm doing cable for us.
I feel like it's been a long time coming.
Mm-hmm.
Like ever since the rise of Bitcoin,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of not almost like prophesied, but like essentially what prophesied
Mm-hmm.
that everything will be turning into like online currency within the next couple decades or so.
But do you know how many coins that they you know how many crypto digital coins are out there? That's what I'm saying. It's like,
It's a fuck ton.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So my other thought process is, all right, well, which coin do I buy to get, a return or a benefit from? So,
It's always gonna be a gamble too because there's so many.
mm-hmm.
And it's like you could lose money on one and gain a lot.
All right, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Depending on which one, how much you put into one or the other, you gotta be making more or losing more.
All jokes aside, I really might invest in Nvidia because it's going to be around anyway. Like, it's been confirmed Nvidia is going to replace Windows.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just wanted to. I've talked to you about this. I've somewhat talked to Caleb's brother about this. You remember TN, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was also known for trading in general. But nah, based on, and like I said, the only reason I thought of it because we're open, the government is open back up. But apparently, again, when he sent out those first wave of stimulus checks back in 2021, apparently, again, the stock market just skyrocketed like crazy.
Yeah.
So, which probably explains why. Well, I'll say this though too. Again, not a politician. I don't vote. If he did something that was so good for the stock market, why were they so displeased with him in the first place? He should have did two. And me, again, I don't vote. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I don't give a fuck. But my thought process is this: if he was so good for our money in the beginning, why did we get rid of him in the first place? Because think about it. We had him. We lost him. We got him again. Like, what did he do to me? And you know how bad the next guy got to fuck up for people to go, all right, let's put this motherfucker back in. It's kind of like tag, you're out, and then tag, you in type shit. That's what I'm like.
It's all just one big mess. I don't really get into it like that.
Mm-hmm.
I voted,
Mhm.
but I really just don't care.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really like my forte.
Mhm.
I try not to concern myself too much with it.
Mhm.
Unless it's like super important,
Mhm.
which is different. Like what's going on like wars and like the military, that's different. But in terms of just like general political politics, I don't really dabble in that. But it's all kind of crazy, man. And there's so many levels of nuance as to why people wanted Trump back in or didn't want him back in.
Mhm.
He got voted out in the first place.
I ain't gonna hold you. A lot of people, like when they found out he was running again, it was like it was like, damn, like I'm talking about Uncle Joe, but like, damn, Joe, the fuck did you do? You senile as it is, like, what the fuck did you do? Or what didn't you do? Damn.
Well, I mean, the thing is, like,
Mhm.
what kind of options do we have, really? We don't have good options right now.
So it was one of those we just picked the devil that we already knew. Because we weren't satisfied with the devil that was already that old forgetful motherfucker. Like Bush, what are you gonna do about Katrina? We're gonna find her. What? Shit. You know he really said that shit too, because he thought it was like, damn, okay.
It's been the running theme with like.
What, putting dumb motherfuckers in charge? Like, I'm like, yo.
Don't have like good all around options. There's always something, some major con or something negative to find out about the politician or their policies or whatever. So it's never really like you never really win.
Mm-hmm.
You just get, how are you gonna lose the least?
Okay, bet. I don't know. Like I said, I'll just say this. If that man put more money in our pockets, then, and I say this with the most respect, but I feel like people will have no choice but to look past their pride and say like, hey, look, regardless of how you feel about him, he's putting not. I don't want to make sure I don't speak out of ignorance. He's putting more money back in the economy. Now, I have heard people say, well, what about inflation and all that other stuff too? So I know those are certain things you got to consider, but still, it's like.
Well, I could be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong. So, during the live stream, take it with a grain of salt.
No, yeah, got you. Ain't nobody in there right now, so we good. Now, if they go back and watch it, be like, oh, that motherfucker. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but I mean, I've heard that his policies right now are really only benefiting either people in the government or people who got like a fuck ton of money. So millionaires doing that type of shit.
Okay.
So that the middle and lower class, like just average civilians, might be losing a bit more money right now.
Mm-hmm.
And whether that trend persists or not, I'm not sure if it will. But also know inflation in the industry is definitely an issue right now. Especially all the damn gas prices. Those are always an issue anyway, so I don't know.
So hear me out when I say this. So now I got to be careful with what I'm about to grab that Camber bar, but I'm coming back. Now I got to be careful because, the mic really over. But
I got no social media presence. I'm good.
no, I have a problem with the money mismanagement that's been found out about. I got a huge problem with that. And that's why I'm kind of like some of these people that were being investigated. What was it? You had somebody. Okay. How does $60 million of SNAP benefits get misplaced and put into somebody else's account? Like, how do you explain that?
You don't?
No, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, again, I got to be very careful with my words because I don't want to piss nobody off. But even when I heard that shit, I was kind of like, that's crazy. And somebody argued the fact that if the other, I'm not going to say names, but if the other party won, we would have never known about the mismanagement that's been happening. Now, I said all that to say this, though, too. You might have mismanagement with one party. We might have mismanagement with this party and don't learn about it until the next party comes in. I'm going to call a spade a spade. But the one thing about our current leader, he's always been a businessman, not a politician. And if you fuck him over, as childish as it is, he be on some, I'm finna tell on you. So I think with some of the stuff that we've been learning lately, he's been getting his lick back now, I'm not saying that he's not doing shit wrong. I'm not going to say that. But again, X amount goes into certain benefits and programs anyway that a lot of people feel like aren't necessarily benefiting us, right? Like the states. So when you hear about money mismanagement, that doesn't, really kind of makes you. So you mean to tell me that $60 million of our money that's supposed to go to a benefit to benefit all went to one person who's already rich? Again, but see, when I say it like that, you'll have some people that are either getting mad or you have some people that are getting their feelings. It's like well that's not all. I mean it may not be, but 60 million. You know what $60 million could do for a couple of states? That's what I'm saying, and it's like I don't know,
No matter how you chop it down,
huh?
no matter how you chop it down,
Mm-hmm.
no matter what political party you
Mm-hmm.
occupy yourself with or what you believe in,
Mm-hmm.
the bottom line is that the shit that's going on in this country is shady.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's always been a thing.
But like, I feel like now more than it used to be. Or maybe it's just also to the forefront now, so it seems more. But it's shady.
I don't know. He's done a lot since he hasn't even been in a full year, has he?
Now he is.
November.
Well, he got voted in November, but I don't think he started till January.
So yeah, so that's what I'm saying. He ain't like I said. He you can hate him or love him, but again, we can all agree right is right and wrong is wrong. But I don't know, man. That shit. I really had to sit back and go. I don't know, man. So all I'll say is we'll see. But a certain party ain't looking too good right now. I know that much.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say which one, but a certain party is not looking too good, and it kind of makes you. So how about this? I will say this. I'll use identifiers. So we have Republicans and we have Democrats and we have independent parties. Have we ever had an independent president before? That's what I was saying. So I'm thinking maybe that's what the change needs to be. Maybe we need an independent president up in that bitch. Huh? No, I'm just saying. Hey, man. Hey, for real, for real. Hey, I like that. The red, the white. No, you got the red, the blue, and the... Nah. You know how many Hispanic jokes you can make with that? You say what? No, I'm just saying like, oh Lord, I hope no. Oh boy. Oh no, boy, I just be like, what side are they from? The upside. Now let me stuck because you got the left and the right. Oh shit. Yeah, bro. Like who's running this cookie operation? Like who's running this cookie operation? Yeah. Yeah. But like I said, we'll see. I'll tell you like this though too before you go. If we do get stimulated, I'm gonna spend my money on dumb shit. Fuck it. See, we over here having all this talk and shit like that, and I just very controversial. So you just said all that just to admit that you're gonna spend your money on dumb. RJ, in the goddamn live. Yeah, man, shit. Like you part of the problem. Like I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. Alrighty, y'all. Sorry about that. Got you. I'm about to lock in. We got Camber bar. Got some Camber bar training today. And then I got deadlifts tonight, but it's gonna be like moderate weight. So a whole lot of we finna see is gonna happen today, y'all. Gonna get the music playing, and we can get started. We're just getting started. Boy, boy. Yeah, boy. Ooh, my chest is tight, y'all. Oh, I can't feel my back. Ugh. Yeah. Whew, I felt that, y'all. Oh, fuck. Yeah, my mechanics are fucked up. All right, one rep max from here. Tomorrow is definitely a rest day for me, y'all. Oh, my legs. Sex. Vagina. All right. I might do some wall sits today, y'all. I need to get better at those. Probably out committing felony. To get the head. Now that'll be dope. Woke up the next morning. I was confused. Dead end around, probably out committing felony. Check out my melody. Now that'll be dope. Never come back if I could. I'm gonna shine, homie, until my heart stop. I'm up in the cold world, dead end around, probably out committing felony. Check out my melody. No, that'll be dope. Hated to love it, the underdogs on top. Dead end around, probably out committing felonies. Check out my melody. Now that'll be dope. Tossed and turned in my sleep that night. job. All right, we good. Easy money. Easy. Yeah, my legs.
Take it easy, bro.
Good seeing you, bro.
Good seeing you too, man.
Pittsburgh, yo. So you were scared. I was a. Yeah, bamboo bench. Fuck it. Reverse grip it. for what? This. My back. Hack and slash. That hurts. You said hack and slash. What does that even mean? A lot. Say weird shit when I pick up heavyweight. Nah, yeah, I'm just weird. I'm just weird. Yeah, I'm just weird as fuck. That's all. Sex. Cool. That's got to be like the weirdest shit ever. You bastard, you know. This shit hurts, y'all. Look. All right. Oh shit. Ooh, wait, no, that's bad. Whew. That shit hurts. No, wait, no. I know that. Look. Sorry. Oh. You. No. Oh. So we're going to do them. Oh, so I'm the only. Oh. Oh, so I'm the only one that's ever happened to. Oh, so I'm on. So take this off. Actually, no, let me. Like, the fuck? Huh? What was you gonna do if she wasn't? Oh, that shit was funny. Huh? What was you gonna do if she wasn't? That shit was funny. Huh? 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 Oh. I'm gonna stick with this. Oh, we good. Set. Anyway. The Rockwood Files. My bad, y'all.